3.1% and 9.3%. The good and bad news about Social Security in 2024. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to discuss the details of some major changes going into effect in 2024 that will directly impact millions of Social Security checks, including the 3.1% and the 9.3% that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Now, this is going to impact between 64.5 million and 70 million beneficiaries who do receive benefits administered by the Social Security Administration. Pretty important stuff, and it's going to impact a huge percentage of people. Therefore, we need to talk about the details. Let's get right into it. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you have not done so yet, or if you're new here, make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I truly do appreciate your support. I want to do whatever I possibly can to keep you informed of what's actually going on and to continue to be here for you every single day, advocating on your behalf and bringing you the latest updates as things are changing very rapidly right now. It's a very, very busy time of year. A lot of things are happening, a lot of big announcements, bills, packages, proposals, a lot of things out there right now, and they are talking about implementing some major changes to Social Security as well. Either way, I'm here for you every single day, no matter what. I have been for the last nearly 4 years, and I will be every single day going forward, no matter what. So again, please subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, and let's get into it and talk about the details of 3.1%, 9.3%, what you need to know about these numbers. Again, like I said, the good and the bad, we got to look at all of it, right? I know, often we want to think, forget about the bad, let's just focus on the good. Yeah, I know, we always want to do that, but at the same time, we also need to be realists, and we need to look at the big picture. We need to be aware of everything that is going on here. All right, so let me explain the latest details as far as what's going on, the latest numbers, the speculations, as well as everything else that we need to know about this. All right, so a couple things that are going to be happening here, okay? Now, obviously, these things are going to be apparent, okay? As in, like, things that happen every single year. However, let me give the details as far as what we can suspect as of right now that will be changing and the percentages behind it, okay? So I'm going to be talking about a couple different things here. Number one, the COLA, cost of living adjustment. Number two, Medicare Part B premiums. Yeah, I know. Okay, we don't want to talk about that, but we're going to, okay? Because this is the major discrepancy that is out there right now, and these are what this is what they're talking about. So, as of right now, let me explain this really quickly. As of right now, we do not have the official announcement for the COLA. However, it's not that far away, only a couple weeks away, and we will be getting the official announcement of the COLA out of Social Security. Now, again, I know some of you here in the community don't like the COLA. I see your comments down below. Some people have this love-hate relationship with the COLA. I mean, let's just be real for a second, right? It's nice, but at the same time, we're like, can't stand you, right? You know what I mean? It's the same thing with the COLA, right? I see the comments down below. A lot of people kind of feel that way about the COLA. I'm honestly kind of surprised. There's a lot of people that just feel like, I don't like it. It's great, but at the end of the day, it actually causes me more of a headache than anything. Well, it's all because of the premium, right? The Medicare Part B premium, as well as SNAP beneficiaries being reduced, having benefits reduced as a result of that. All right, so let me explain these details really quickly. So as of right now, the anticipation is the COLA is going to come in at 3.1%. Now, that is conservative. It could be a little bit higher than that, but it's looking right now right around that 3.1% range. It could adjust a little bit, a couple tenths of a percent either way, but it's probably going to be right around that 3.1% range as of right now, okay? Now, it's not that bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Let me put it into perspective really fast here. In 2021, we got 1.3%. 2022, 5.9%. 2023, 8.7%. 2024, potentially 3.1%. So again, not great, right? It's not that great considering inflation has been very, very high here over the last couple of years. However, it's certainly better than 2021 when it was 1.3%, right? Anyway, just wanted to put that into perspective really quickly. Okay, so that is the speculation as of now. Now let's talk about the other topic. That's the good, by the way. That's the good, okay? So if that's the good, then the bad is, the 9.3%, okay? Now let me explain this really quickly. A few months ago, okay, so what was it? I don't know, maybe June, maybe May, June, something like that. I don't know, it was around there, May, June, something like that. We got this new Alzheimer's prescription that was approved by the FDA. And then shortly thereafter, maybe like, I don't know, right afterward, something like that, CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, came out and announced that they would be covering it with Medicare, okay? You don't need to know the whole story about that. I've explained it before in other videos, but basically here's what it comes down to. The anticipation as of right now is that the Medicare Part B premium is going to increase anywhere between about $9.90 up to about $14.90, about 9.3% above where it is right here, right now in 2023, which is $164.90, okay? So the anticipation is it's going to increase by about $10 to $15 or 9.3% in 2024, okay? So obviously, you hear the bad here, okay? So here's what we're talking about. The good is a potential 3.1% COLA. However, the bad is a 9.3% increase to the Medicare Part B premium. Yeah, ouch, okay? So now you might be looking at the situation and thinking, wait, so does that mean my benefits are going to be reduced even more? Because, you know, the 9.3% is literally 3 times as much as the 3.1% COLA. You're right, but let me explain really quickly because we're calculating this based on percentages, okay? So taking a percent of a bigger number turns out to be a higher result, if that kind of makes sense, okay? I'm not a mathematician, okay? Let me explain. I'm not a math teacher either. I don't know how to explain this in such a way that makes a whole lot of sense. I can like visualize it, I can think about it in my head and be like, okay, it makes sense to me as I'm thinking about it, but to try to explain this, honestly, I don't really know the best way to explain this, but I'm going to try to do my best right now, okay? Like I said, I'm not a math teacher. I'm going to do my best here, okay? Stick with me, okay? So anyway, here's what it comes down to. If we're calculating a 3.1% COLA on a, let's just say a $1,000 monthly benefit, that's a $31 raise per month, okay? Just easy math here, okay? We're running with easy numbers. I like easy numbers, okay? So we're using easy numbers here. A $1,000 monthly benefit and a 3.1% COLA would be a $31 per month increase, okay? It's 3.1% based on $1,000, okay? The monthly benefit is higher than the Medicare Part B premium. Now, applying a 9.3% increase to a $164.90 Medicare Part B premium is still 9.3%. It's 3 times that of the COLA, the 3.1%. However, we're dealing with a much smaller base number, if that makes sense, right? So running that calculation, even a 9.3% increase there only, well, okay, let me take that back. Not only is a very powerful word. I don't want to say only. It would calculate out to be a $14.90 increase, if that makes sense, okay? So you saw there with the example, because we're using a higher base number, running the calculations based on a percentage, then, you know, a $1,000 benefit produces a $31 per month increase. Meanwhile, a 9.3%, 3 times the amount of a raise to the premium based on a smaller premium amount, $164.90, produces a $14.90 increase to the premium. Does that make sense? Wow, am I hired? Seriously, was that pretty good? I have to say, I'm not one to sit here and say like, oh, I'm good at stuff, because I'm like never like that, okay? I'm like the total opposite. I'm basically always like, I'm terrible at everything, right? I'm not one of these people that thinks I'm good at stuff, but I feel like I explained that kind of well. I'm just being real right now, okay? I'm kind of proud, okay? I'm kind of proud that I explained that in such a way that probably makes a little bit of sense, okay? And I use some technical words like base number. I don't know, that sounds pretty official to me, right? Anyway, I hope that kind of makes sense there, but that's what it comes down to. Okay, so let's just say that the premium is increased by, 9.3% or about let's just call it $15 for easy round numbers here, okay? Let's just say that it increases by $15. And let's just say that the COLA really is the 3.1%. On this $1,000 monthly benefit example that I'm giving here, the COLA produces the $31 increase as a result of the COLA. The premium increases by $15, therefore reducing benefits by $15. Net, your increase would be $16, okay? $31 increase from the COLA, minusing off the $15 premium increase, gives you $16 a month extra net. Make sense? Yeah, so you can clearly see here, the COLA is going to be eaten up yet again. They love to do this. They like to do this every single time. We knew it was coming. We all can call this, right? I saw it down below in the comment section. We've all called it for many years now. Same thing happens every time. They give the COLA and then they take it all away with the Medicare Part B premium. And then for those of you that have SNAP benefits, yeah, if you're going to be getting an increase of however much money as a result of the COLA, then yes, obviously, of course, as well, SNAP benefits will likely be reduced a little bit based on your increase to the COLA, your benefit amount, your income, all kinds of things like this. There's other metrics that take that into consideration. So yeah, you can see here the good and the bad about 2024 and how all of this is going to impact, which, by the way, at the beginning of the video, I said this is going to impact between 64.5 and 70 million beneficiaries. Let me explain really quickly, and then I'm going to get out of here, which is, as of right now, there's about 64.5 million Medicare beneficiaries. That's who would be impacted by the increase to the premium. 70 million represents the people that will be impacted by the COLA, as in 70 million people who do get the COLA applied to their benefit, including everybody under the Social Security umbrella, including VA beneficiaries. So hope that explains it. Either way, if you want me to come back and elaborate on any of this further, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you need. I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I hope I explained this in such a way that makes sense. If not, tell me, hey, you did a terrible job. Come back and get your work done here and explain this better. Do some research, learn something, and come back and explain this better. Yo, math teacher Matt. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Just let me know what you need from me. I'm here for you. Like I said, I want to explain this in such a way that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm not really sure. It made sense to me, but again, I've gone through this stuff before, and I've thought about it a lot. I've talked about it a lot to myself. I do, believe it or not, when I get ready for these videos, I do a lot of rehearsing. I go back and forth. I sit here for a long time just talking to nobody, just getting ready to make the video. So anyway, a little insight into my life. So hope you're having a nice day so far. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. I truly do appreciate your support. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Enjoy, take care, have a good one, and catch you again later in the next video.